Carnival kids, it's Sylvie. I hope y'all are having a safe and healthy quarantine. I, for one, can't seem to fully register everything that's going on still. It seems so surreal and dystopian. The streets are empty, the news is grim and repetitive, and a heavy springtime mist often hangs over the city. Not today though, it's really sunny, I appreciate that. This seems so trivial to talk about in times like these, but I don't think one's problems are invalid just because they're smaller, so please don't take this as me trying to think that my issues are more important than anyone else's, that I don't recognize the truth of people who are vulnerable to COVID-19. Please continue to choose your sources wisely, stay informed, and open your heart up to these people. As for this video and its theme, I'm a person who really requires a lot of structure to thrive, especially academically. I plan everything super meticulously. For example, I have a bullet journal, and I can't really deal with too much open-endedness. So I decided to try and make this one day the most productive quarantine day ever by sticking to a strict schedule that I planned out for myself and get a lot done for now in the future so I don't have to worry later. I've never really done a vlog or anything like that because I only really post music on this channel, but YouTube is such a creative platform and I thought I'd try to vlog a day in my quarantine life, see how it goes. Hold myself accountable to getting everything done that I can. Here are the results of doing just that.
I woke up early to golden tinted sunshine smiling through the gaps in my curtains. To minimize any possibility of going back to the sweet comfort of sleep, I made my bed as soon as possible and went straight to the kitchen to make myself a strong mug of black tea, one of my favorite drinks in the world, which y'all probably know. Breakfast meal prep was super easy since I had made crepes the day before and I had one of the leftover ones with some sweet berries. I'm really determined to keep on recovering during quarantine, despite the temptation, and that means sticking to meal plans and not skipping any meals or restricting my food intake in any way. After realizing I had negative time to get ready before it was 9 a.m., I quickly put on an outfit I'd laid out the day before and did my makeup to match the outfit's yellow and purple color scheme, because your girl knows her complementary colors.
I didn't even get to finish my makeup, but I'm waiting for a live stream for AP Music Theory.
But the live stream I had to make it to by 9 a.m. ended up being 8 minutes late due to first day technical difficulties, so I finished getting ready then. The stream ended up being really interesting, and I'm hella hyped to take that specific class next year. After the live stream ended, I went outside and away from people, don't worry, to breathe in some much needed fresh air. Recording this voiceover now, I must say I really missed the outdoors, and that was actually the last time I'd been on a walk. You really do take for granted the breeze, the sunlight, and the sounds of the city when you're stuck inside on a shelter-in-place all day, every day. Already missing the outdoors when I got back. With some angry water in a jar, I sat down to do my AP US government homework. P.S. Why do all cold drinks taste better out of a mason jar? Is that just the hipster mom in me speaking? But anyway, my school can't do e-learning due to limited resources and internet access, so we occasionally get assignments that can only be entered in if they help our grades. I'm glad because it's kind of a win-win in a way. Since I actually finished my homework early, I also had time to make my April spread and my bullet journal, and I'm really proud of how this one turned out. April is my birth month, so I wanted this spread to stand out as much as possible. It was then time for more AP live streams, yes, you guessed it, for Spanish literature and English lang, as well as a Zoom session for all of the sopranos in my choir.
I miss all of you so much.
Here's a really shortened montage of 2 hours and 30 minutes of all that.
I'm so tired right now.
Now, as a high schooler, I find that I really rarely have time to read anything that isn't strictly for school, so I've made it my goal to read at least 15 minutes every day during quarantine. Currently, I'm reading Extreme Medicine by Kevin Fong while sitting and vibing in my cozy Papasan chair. This is also a high school junior thing probably, but I get so many emails from colleges, so I took some time to read them and clear them out of my inbox. After that, it was piano practicing time. I'm gonna stop talking for a moment so I can be heard doing that thing called music. Okay, shh, Sylvie, enough of that. Dinner time had finally arrived, and we made sweet potatoes and pulled pork. It was perfect for a chilly and cozy day. Enjoy this post-dinner clip of me working on a draft of a video essay I'm submitting for a summer program.
Literally the first line of an essay I'm submitting to a really prestigious summer camp is, "It's 4 a.m. on the night before my research project is due, and I'm having a crisis."
I only had the energy for a first draft that day, but that's still a great amount of progress. Next, it was time to record some music and work on my album, Orange Era. That's coming out soon. Quarantine has been kind of a blessing in disguise for me, as horribly insensitive as that sounds, because I get to have a lot more time to work on music and creativity now, which means that the album will come sooner and sound a whole lot better. Stay tuned. By now, it was late at night and definitely past quiet hours, so that naturally brought the studio session to a close. Besides getting ready for bed, I had to clean out all the mess in my room from the day, fill in my bullet journal mood tracker with orange because it was a good day, and write out my to-do lists for tomorrow. With all of that done, I finally breathed a sigh of relief, and although a bit later than originally expected, I went to bed.